Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back for episode 8 of season 2 of the Owl House. In the last episode, we had an emotional reunion as well as payoff for King officially adopting himself with Ida, taking her name while he's still looking for his family, looking for his blood. But the fact of the matter is, she's the person that raised him and he took her name. The whole setup throughout the episode, because we kept interrupting the conversation, so like everybody kept hearing half of what he was saying, making it seem like he was planning on leaving, planning on moving out. So we got to see Ida kind of wrestling with that kind of stage and fear that comes with being a parent, you know, when the children are kind of threatening to leave the nest of sorts. And that's a good term here, given she's the owl lady and whatnot. On top of that, you know, that we had a little reunion between Ida and a past kind of fling that she may have had, because there's definitely something going on there between those two, as we met Rain, who is, or well, it still is, the current leader of the Bard Coven, but they were kind of side hustling as a rebellion group against the Emperor, and they kind of roped in Ida into everything, but as they were trying to impede the unity, they got caught, and now they have been captured. Sealed away because apparently the Unity is just too close to replace them as the Coven head, so they're at least alive. We also learned that the tattoos they're given as a part of their Coven entry can be used against them, as when Kikimura showed up to capture them, a like vine-like spell of restriction, like a binding spell of sorts, kind of started to radiate out from the glyph on their wrist. So that's an interesting little tidbit of info right there, but fun episode, very emotional, all things considered. But of course, we got more to get into, and I can't wait to see what happens next. So with that said, let's get ready to hop in. If you want to see the full length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you're a member of the channel, get you access as well. It is a watch along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up with the time codes for actually the entire episode. Over there, you get the same thing for all the other shows and movies we cover on the channel. You also get to suggest and vote on movies to react to each month. It's just a great way to support the channel, helps do the things we do over here. But at the end of the day, I really appreciate it. If you enjoy this reaction, please leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already, because it really helps these videos out. That all said and out of the way, let's go ahead and hop into episode 8. Knock, knock, knocking on Hooty's door. Here we go.
Dearest Lulu, I hope this letter finds you well and that you're enjoying your time
Aww.
with your parents. I'm writing to let you know.
Could you imagine having to type with your freaking head?
Malaise, that's when I got your letter.
Hello, Hootsifer.
Aww.
You write of feeling unimportant, but Hooty, you are the Owl House. You take care of everyone inside you. If that isn't a worthy purpose, then what is?
It's a weird way to describe it, but also still true.
Can you keep it down? Down! Down! Why does this keep happening?
Sounds like our little demon is becoming a demon.
What?
Ugh, why does that sound so wrong coming from you? You! I am done with this!
Those teens, eh? Their moods change like the wind.
Oh, whoa, what the hell?
Bellows is planning something big, and I'm weaker than a newborn witchling.
Oh, trying to study anything she can find to try to get better, or stronger at least.
Overwork yourself, you turn into the owl beast.
I said no rest!
Can you please be quiet? You're scaring the Echo Mouse. And if he's not happy, I'll never make my way into Amity's heart. I mean...
Wait, hold on. What?
So I devised the plan of plans.
I did not like that face. Oh God, what is Hooty gonna cook up?
Your words inspired me to help everyone, Lulu. So I'll start with King.
Maybe if I figure out what kind of demon I am, I'll know what's going on. But nothing in here looks like me.
It's interesting. Like, if it's that difficult to figure out what kind of demon he is, I mean, maybe that's another thing. Oh, Jesus. Another thing that was buried by Bellows. Maybe why they were targeted specifically.
Does your voice crack in a super embarrassing way? I have the answers you seek. You're going through demon puberty.
Oh my goodness.
First thing I want from you is a health class.
This isn't a health class. It's an unholy test to determine what kind of demon
Wait, it was... Wait, I saw Pocket Monster, but why is Chinchilla on there?
All demons can be placed in 3 categories: bug, biped, and beast.
Yeah, okay, everyone knows.
So he's a
about the 3
bipedal
Bs.
beast is what it seems like.
As a type of worm myself,
Well, there we go. It's official. He is a worm that just, I guess, happens to look like an owl.
bug types naturally communicate through dance.
She just twerked.
Don't you talk about my mother!
Oh, love it.
Okay, let's see if you're a biped demon. They walk
Well,
on
I
2
mean,
legs and
he
even have bile
is.
sacs, just like witches.
Oh.
So for this test, you're gonna have a duel with a little friend of mine.
Get off your Nintendo witch. Oh, wow.
Even bug demons have some magic.
It's fine, it's fine. Let's just keep going.
Okay. There's only one way to test for beast type.
Is that the owl beast? There's a whole like diagram.
I graduated from medical school.
I don't believe you.
So we've come to a conclusion. You are you.
Away!
What the f...
Well,
Okay.
blood tests were inconclusive. We don't really know what you are, but that's okay.
So he's a unique. Maybe he's like a 4th type of demon.
You had real answers.
The only real answer is inside your heart.
I don't need you to tell me to love myself, Hooty. I want to know where I came from, what my dad looked like, what I'll look like when I grow up. Maybe my dad is gone. Maybe there's no one else like me, and I'll live my whole life without any answers.
No, I didn't want to make you mad.
Well, I am mad at him for not being here. He left me alone.
Oh! Well, there you go. There's some magic.
At least the cake is good.
It was supposed to be a crumble.
I mean, you helped. You made him mad, but like, not at you, but about what was going on, enough so that he actually discharged some magic.
A reward for all your hard work, love Hooty? Not a bad idea. I could use the fuel.
They are probably drugged, though. Yep.
Sleeping nettles?
One bite will put you to sleep for hours.
Sleeping nettles don't just put you to sleep. They heighten your dreams. Do you
Oh.
realize who you just stuck me with?
Oh.
Don't let me fall asleep.
Yup.
Oh, it's too late.
You know, maybe this is an opportunity. The owl beast is why I ran away from home.
You also kept having those recurring dreams about Lilith before you knew it was Lilith. So maybe being trapped in a dream, you can maybe glean more intel from your...
You've haunted me long
Dude.
enough, Birdbrain. I think it's time for me to haunt you.
Yes. Let's go. Oh.
Well, this is a development.
Maybe self-reflection. Oh, the whole fam.
Edelyn, help us set up, won't you?
Sorry, Dream Mom. I don't have time for whatever this is. I'm on a mission.
You're going to say that the night your dad leaves for the mandible.
Hey, Pumpkin, here to see me off?
Dad! It's so good to see you again.
I was only gone for an hour.
Oh.
Wait, I remember this now.
I'll be leaving in style.
Oh. Wait.
I won't let you ruin this again!
Oh. That's... Oh.
It wasn't your fault. It was yours.
Ida,
Rain! Nothing. I'm fine.
You're lying again. It's like I don't really know you.
No, I hate this part.
I think we should see other people.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Ida. It's over.
So they... Oh. So they... Oh, so they did.
Are you okay? Is this the curse?
Just tell them. Let them help. It's fine. Everything's normal. You can leave now.
I can't do this anymore.
Damn.
Stop pushing them away.
You.
Put him up.
Stop ruining my life.
Oh. Oh.
You can't run away anymore. It's over.
What the hell? Who the hell was... Oh, whoa! Oh, the original scroll. What if it's just as trapped to her as she is with it? What if this could be like a Naruto thing where we can befriend the Nine Tails, so to speak?
Neither of us want to be here, but we are, and there's no changing that. If we can't accept each other, this nightmare will never end. It's like sandpaper.
Oh. Cute little guy when it's not all big and rage infested.
I've never had a dream this pretty.
See, Hooty thinks he's messing up, but he's actually... Things are working out. Yo! Whoa!
I made it worse! I made it worse!
Hooty, wait, it's okay. Hooty!
Dude, she is wicked.
Oh, girl, this is a hot look.
I'm not gonna disagree.
If you don't want to tell me about Philip or how he made his portal, maybe you can tell me how to ask out a cotton candy-haired goddess?
Lewis's heart was torn between finding a way home and the pursuit of love. How'd I know all that? I suppose I'm just attuned to other people's emotions.
Or you're just stalking her when she's unaware because you are the house. I wonder if he could hear everything that is going on regardless of being physically present himself.
As we stumble through life, gloom knows no bounds. You'll only find love when you're in the ground? Ugh.
What?
Yes, I mean the basement.
That's not what it sounded like, bud. I know you were trying to like fish for a rhyme, but sent the wrong signal, I think.
Amity? Oh yeah, that's
Wow.
silly. Why would Amity be in our... Amity!
Whoa, what the fuck? Did he kidnap her?
Hooty brought me here?
Yep. What the hell?
If we could just forget about the whole thing, maybe? Hey, all I care about is getting you out of our dirty, weird basement.
What the fuck? Ah! Okay, that was a little unnecessary.
To return to the world above, make your way through the tunnel of
Love.
Amity sees that she'll become such a loser.
Or awesome. Oh no. It's working.
On him again. Did you just say something?
Oh my goodness.
This is not supposed to happen.
But she was enjoying it, and now it seems like she's denying it. Aww. Oh my goodness. Well, Luce didn't consent to any of this. This was actually working, but now Luce is actually undoing it.
Amity, wait. This wasn't me. This is all Hooty's stupid idea.
I mean, us dating? That's stupid, right?
I did it again! We're in this house of myself!
What the hell?
Never shall I curse this home with my odious presence again! Looks like I have to do this the hard way.
What the hell is the heart? Oh, wait, speaking of, if they are working together now, maybe it doesn't impede her anymore. Or maybe she can have, she's got a different power set altogether now, I wonder. Whoa! He's got like a screaming power.
Dang, girl. I have a few questions for later.
I failed you all!
No, Hooty, you actually weirdly helped me.
He actually kind of weirdly helped everybody. Luce is the one that fucked up her situation.
But I still failed Luce!
Luce, what was Hooty trying to do?
Quick, pretend he helped you before he destroys everything.
Shit.
He was trying to help me ask Amity out.
Oh, whoa. Do you wanna?
Oh.
Like this?
Why not?
I might be able to help. It won't be perfect, but does it really need
I
to
love
be?
her voice too. It's like modulated from the combo of the two of them.
I've been wanting to ask you something for a while, but I wanted to do it in the best way, and in the tunnel of love, I thought, Amity's too cool for this.
I'm not as cool as you think.
Everything is so crazy right now, and I have no
You're
idea
pretty
what
cool.
my future holds, but it would be so cool if you were in it. So,
Aww. Do it!
do you want to go out with me?
Oh, shit!
I was so ready.
I'm sorry, you can say it.
Okay. Amity Blight, do you want to go out with me? Yes!
Let's fucking go.
Why is this still so scary?
I don't know.
Dang, Hooty, you really are something.
Hoot, 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 hoot!
Oh, they made a heart.
I don't know where he came from, but he's learning more and more about himself every day.
Where? He's got super waz
Drinks
now.
an elixir, but she's accepted the Owl Beast as part of her. And Luce's new GF showed her tips and tricks to get more information from that old human's diary.
Let's go. Wait, there was the staves. His artificial staff magic things, maybe?
Nevertheless, I'm a genius. Everything's solved. No more mysteries.
I
Well,
beg your
well, not
pardon.
exactly.
When you see this finds its way to King Clawthorn,
Yo.
Oh my gosh, a bug!
No!
Ah! Whoopsie! Hope that was junk mail.
Hooty, you bastard! I was defending you this entire time, and then you did that? God! Why? You little sumbitch. Okay, well, shit. I like this though, like with Lilith being out of the picture and everybody else really focusing in on their own little dilemmas and everything that they got going on. It does make sense that, especially after, he was always on the outside up until that point regardless, but then having the taste of what it's like to have some camaraderie and friendship and stuff with Lilith, and that for her to be gone, to want to kind of feel that way again, and now trying to fixate on the people that are here. But in this way, there's like, I know what they're all trying to do, so I'm going to try to help. And in his own way, it seems like, again, from his perspective, that he was making things worse, but he actually did a lot of good. And in Luce's situation, Amity was actually really enjoying it because we know she's, the feeling's mutual. So like going out in this, like she thought this was Luce, maybe like trying to get things to go in that direction, but then Luce's reaction to all of it, and to be fair, this was thrust upon them. I'm sure a lot of us would react pretty similarly. But the thing is, it was actually working, and it was Luce's reaction and aversion to all of this that started to make Amity doubt that this was the direction that they were going to be going in. So she started to prepare herself that the outcome probably wouldn't be what she wants it to be, because of how Luce was acting, though. And again, there's this perception that Luce has that she's like too cool for school and all kinds of stuff like that. Like, and she just doesn't want that to seem lame. But at the end of the day, she just wants affection. She just wants care. She just wants somebody to be there, and she just wants to be with Luce. So that was perfectly fine. And then they, you know, Ida and King had to intervene to kind of, you know, help them settle it on their own terms. But then once it started to become quite apparent where things were going, Amity jumped the gun and actually asked her out herself, which was so cute. But King, we know that his blood tests are inconclusive. We don't know what type of demon he is. And that's, of course, working with the knowledge that they have at hand, which, as we know up until this point, has been heavily manipulated. And, you know, if whatever happened on his island that forced them to abandon him and whatever, be put under this protection spell with these automatons and all this with that barrier, something was going on. It was a secret island that's on no maps. No one knew about it. No one knew about the glyphs. No one knew anything. Like, it was in none of their texts. So it just seems like another one of those things that was buried. And the perception is that there's only 3 types of demons. So maybe he's something else. When they were trying to classify him as one thing or the other, you know, he has elements of a beast. He has elements of a bipedal creature as well. I don't see any bug-like tendencies of his, but you know, we see that he even has his own, you know, source of magic when he gets riled up and his emotions get heightened, and he lets out this kind of cry, which is kind of befitting, like considering he was left behind as a baby, and maybe that's how it manifests as his excessive whining, especially when he can do like a weh, and it now echoes and pulsates and reverberates into this sound wave, kind of like a black canary power in a way. And then meanwhile, Hooty forces Ida into a dream to kind of be trapped confronting her own demons about how the owl and her wrestling with it has kind of fractured a lot of her relationships, or at least in her mind, fractured them. You know, with the situation with her father, you know, he was trying to be like, hey, I'm going away on a trip. Here's a little thing. Let's celebrate. But the celebration freaked her out and caused the owl to come out, and she took his eye, it seems like. It's hard to be like, this is all your fault, when at the end of the day, it's all Lilith's fault. I don't know. Getting a little bit of glimpse into that, where she's carrying all this weight, is probably a huge part of why she's been in isolation, why she's been such a loner all this time, because there's this thing she's carrying around that carries this self-consciousness with it just innately, where she's always afraid of it coming out. And again, there's the mental health aspect of it. There's the things that you can kind of parallel that to with you know, real world trauma and stuff like that. People carrying around this thing and like they're ashamed of it. They're trying to hide it. You know, it's why she tries, rather than accept anybody's help, she pushes them away because she doesn't want to be a burden. Like we find out, we got confirmation in this episode too, that they in fact were an item and did try to pursue something and were going out, her and Rain. But because of Ida's distancing when these things would happen, when she'd get flustered, whenever she's always closing off part of herself because of that fear and what that can bring into the relationship. At the end of the day, it just causes a self-destruction of that relationship. It's not that like Rain didn't want to help. It's just like Ida wasn't letting them help. It's hard to be in a relationship like that when you are always kept at arm's length, especially when you care about somebody. It can be very, very, very difficult to manage. And sometimes it doesn't become fair, and Rain had to do what they needed to do, and they unfortunately did, as heartbreaking as that is. But those feelings are all still there, and Ida's in a much better place, so I don't know if they'd ever rekindle that. Obviously those feelings are still present, so I don't know. But now she's in a place where she's got this family, she's got these connections, she's got these people she can lean on. She's rebuilding this relationship with her family and all this kind of stuff. She's even becoming less conscious about the owl condition itself, even in a seemingly, at least in the dreamscape, where she kind of comes to term with it and they kind of sit down and have a little like heart to heart together. It just makes you wonder like what the owl beast is itself. Like, is the curse in a way binding a real demon entity to her? So in a way, are they both trapped with one another because of that scroll, because of that binding? Because we saw that they were tethered and it was trying to get away. So I think there's more to it than that. And if they come to this understanding where they unify and they can work together and there's acceptance of both sides of this situation, maybe they can make something out of this predicament. And when they do that, when they do have this little like communal combination here, she's kind of a harpy more than anything, which is something I brought up a while back. It was like when it got half and half between her and Lilith, I kind of expected them to kind of have these harpy-like features. But now that she's kind of been able to kind of accept the owl as part of herself, she now has a form in which she's completely conscious, and it's like a combination of the two. So she's got this like humanoid harpy-like form that is like this in-between between her regular state and the full owl beast, which we have gotten to know. And again, you know, like I did in the reaction, I likened it to Naruto, to like when you have the Jinchuriki, where they also can kind of, you know, if they don't have a strong relationship with the beast, the demon that is sealed within them, heightened situations, emotional stress and stuff like that can make it take over. Especially if you have like an oppositional relationship, like Naruto did in the beginning with the Nine Tails, when they mutually allow each other to share their bodies, there's this hybridization of their powers, or when they are willfully helping one another versus when one is trying to take over the other or repress the other in this kind of tug of war. We kind of see something in this like that as well, which is a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. But at the end of the day, I like this episode as far as like, especially after the last couple of episodes and stuff like that, where we've had some pretty heavy stuff, especially with the emotional trauma of the last one, and then just fuck, dude. King putting out that message and then finally getting a response from what I can only assume is his father, and then Hooty eats the damn letter. I hope he regurgitates that and it makes its way to him. But we'll have to wait and see. I really enjoyed this episode. A lot of fun, a lot of new things. Luce and Amity are now officially dating. King has learned a little something about himself, and Ida and the Owl Beast have come to an understanding, and she's unlocked a little bit of a new ability herself. The extent of that, who knows? And maybe if they're working together, maybe she can find another way around it, or maybe because they're working together, it won't inhibit her ability to use magic in this way, so they're not, since they're not like warring with one another. Who knows? We don't know. We just tapped into this, so we'll probably explore that a lot more in subsequent episodes. But I really enjoyed this one, man. But I'm going to pass it off to you. Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if not already. Remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you've got a member of the channel, get you access as well. And speaking of before you go, I want to shout out our channel legends. Manny Sherritt, Your Course God, Robert Anguiano, Jeffrey L, Jake Cottrell, Eric Official, Casey Wood, Russell Crockett, Watchtower, Domi, and Gregory Toner. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. But that's it for this video, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.